Wow, I am so excited to have this conversation with Cynthia Gadson. We have tried now for a little bit to bring this to you, and we're getting it done. Yay! And I know the listeners are going to love this. The timing is wonderful. Her book is called Black History Should Not Be a Mystery, and I agree. And it's these wonderful poems that are in this book, these words that really resonate, and I think they'll resonate with so many of you. Cynthia, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you, Kate, for having me.
So what was it that pulled this together for you? What made you decide, hey, I'm going to do this?
Actually, it started because I'm an educator, I'm a teacher, and, every year we do a board, our door or our, board outside our classroom, and we decorate it with any kind of Black history, idea, thoughts, or anything that we can think of. And so it's like a decorating contest. And I did this Black History board last year that kind of won. And so I said, okay, I like that. And I put a poem in there. It was a big poem. I loved it, and people wanted to take pictures of it. And so I thought about, the message that came from the poem. And when I wanted to get it copyrighted, I called the publishing company to find out about how to protect it under my name. They said, you have to have more. So that's how I end up getting this Black History Should Not Be a Mystery book to come about, is that I started writing more poetry, thinking about and reflecting on my life, my children's life, everyone around me's life, who have ideas, thoughts, and they wanted to share. And, because I have feelings, I have emotions, I have thoughts, I have experiences, and all those things came out of me through this poetry book. So as you read, the readers might reflect on something that I say, and then they'll think about things that they have experienced in the past, things they want to change, things they want to expound on. And, communication needs to go on, the discussion needs to go on. And that's why I wanted to develop this book.
What have you experienced that you would love to see changed? I mean, changed as soon as possible.
Oh, definitely inequality, injustices, racism. I've experienced it, I've seen it, and it is real. And I definitely would like that to change immediately. Yes.
How tough is that with children? Because you have to teach your children where you want them to grow up and love and feel like they can be, do, see anything they want. But do you have to teach them things you don't wish you had to teach them because of the world we live in?
Hey, we're talking about reality now, and that's a very good question. With reality, yes, they need to know. The environment that we have today, times have changed. Some have changed for the better. I realize that more can change so that it can become even more better than what it is now. And our children are here. They're growing up, they're learning, they're experiencing things. And it's better for them to be a little bit more knowledgeable in what they have the chance of facing versus going into it cold turkey. Give them a little ammunition to work with. So if we have discussions, if we teach them a little something about our history and why the world is the way it is today, why they may see things that happen the way they see it, why they may experience some things, maybe they have a better understanding, and they too can give input in, what can we do to make this a better place? What can we do to change these things?
Yeah, I love that. This is hard to say because it's like picking out your favorite child, but do you have a favorite poem in the book that you've written?
A favorite poem. I guess if you would have asked me ahead of time, maybe.
But that's okay. This is live radio, and people get that, and this is exactly how we roll on this show. And the millions of people that listen understand that
okay.
you've written a lot of poetry.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's what I'm saying, and I would just choose one. But
right.
I got one right here. Yeah, Black Lives Matter too, because remember that was the quote. That we heard. The Black Lives Matter, I end up putting the word "to" on it, TOO, because remember, there was a controversy about, some people say, yeah, Black Lives Matter, but my lives matter too. Blue lives matter too. White lives matter too. Asian lives matter too. That was the controversy. And all Black people were trying to say is, we matter also. So I put the word TOO with Black Lives Matter and made my poem Black Lives Matter Too. Would you like me to read it?
I would love for you to read that poem for us. Okay. Yes.
Black Lives Matter Too is the title. Black Lives Matter. We all do. It's true. Black Lives Matter. We care about you. Black Lives Matter. Do you care about us? Black Lives Matter. We don't want to argue no fuss. Black Lives Matter. We just want you to include. Include us in what's rightfully ours. Just stop trying to elude. Black Lives Matter. We have expressed our anguish while sad and blue. White lives matter. Blue lives matter. Asian lives matter. All lives matter. We are including you. We are saying, reminding and expressing to a few, white lives matter, blue lives matter, Asian lives matter, all lives matter. Just please don't forget that Black lives matter too.
Wonderful. Oh, and you did that so well. I could see you at any poetry coffee house or anywhere reading that poem or any of your poems. So when you pulled these together, what was it like to see it published? Was that exciting?
Very exciting. And I was thinking, I like visuals. So I like pictures and I like illustration. My son, Maurice, is an illustrator of my 5 children's book. I have 5 other children's books that I've written. This is the 6th book. And I really didn't have any illustrations in this book, but I wanted in color because I have the symbol in the front of the book on the cover. Red, a red heart meaning, with blood, black heart with race, green heart with land. Those colors represent things, and I have poems inside the book that tells you what those colors mean in my poetic way. Blood, race, and land. Those 3 things. Yes.
Again, love it. You can get this on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. Black History Should Not Be a Mystery. We're talking with Cynthia Gadson. Cynthia, what do you hope the takeaway is for people listening to us who say, yeah, I need to get Cynthia's book? What do you hope they take away from reading it, which they can pick up at any time? That's the brilliance of your book. You can read it whenever and read it again and read a poem here or there.
Yes. Oh, I hope they take away some experiences, reflect on what they have experienced. This is for anyone. We in this world together and we all experience some things and there's a connection here. So as you read the poem, think about what happened in your life that reminds you of this, that, or the other. What can you do to reflect on things to help this world become a better place? That's what I really want to promote, change. And in order to promote change, we have to have this discussion. We have to talk about these things. We have to reflect on these things. Everyone has experiences. So use the experience that you have to think about what can we do to make this a better place, more unity, more love, more togetherness. This is what this is all about.
Oh, perfect place to end this. Cynthia, thank you so much. Very powerful.
Thank you. Thank you so much.